towards by Dian. Laid off now to Gallagher. Good skill from the Chelsea on loan player. And then he plays it out to the right-hand side. Furlong on his left foot goes for a curler. Oh, and it's just wide. Great effort from Darnell Furlong, and it was just wide of the far post as Nick Pope at full stretch threw everything at it, but it wouldn't quite come back in. He tried to put some curl on it. Great bit of play from Conor Gallagher in the lead up to that, though. Good skill on the edge of the box and a nice bit of vision to find Furlong, but he couldn't quite apply the finish to the full-back, who got high up on that right-hand side. His clearance goes straight out of play. So I think he's having a few problems with the wing, Nick Pope. That was a poor goal kick from him. Just crossed the halfway line, but it's straight out of play for a throw-in to the Baggies. And Furlong will take. Thrown in towards Peters, who heads it back, and then Bai Dian gets a touch, knocks it on. It's then sent forward by Phillips, but an easy one for Lowton to tidy it with a back header to Pope. And then he's released again, the right back. Sends a long raking ball over the top, looking for the run of Vidra. Back there defending was Bartley, who heads it out for a throw. And a throw in which Lowton will probably take himself as he creeps up the pitch. Matty Lowton still hasn't thrown it in. Now he finds Vidra, who gets it back to him, and then there's a challenge on him by one of the centre-backs, I think, or it might have been defensive midfielder Yokojlu, who's got blue boots on today. Should easily spot him for the Baggies. First time ball from Cork from that throw-in. It's then sent back to Lowton on the edge of the box. Good challenge comes in on him from a West Brom player, then trying to crowd his way through trouble is Cork. Then a cross comes in. He's deflected behind for a corner to Burnley. That was Josh Brownhill's attempted cross. So his cross away for Burnley's first corner of the game. And this one's sent in left-footed by McNeil, high towards the back post, punched away by Johnston, drops on the edge of the box just beyond Peters, who can only head it back now to one of his teammates. Then it's sent forward, a high looping ball to the edge of the penalty area, smacked away by the Baggies midfield. And a towering header from Yokojlu then lands towards a Burnley player who knocks it forward again. Townsend should deal with this and then scoops it down the line. It goes out for a throw-in though. Throw-in to the home side, who are just starting to impose themselves on this game. Throw in to be taken by Lowton, who drops it now to Westwood. He sends it back now to Tarkovsky in defence. Gets to the halfway line before playing a short ball into the feet of McNeil. Then it's sent on towards Cork. Cork doing well in traffic and recycling the ball back to near the halfway line. Sent wide to Peters. That's a lovely chest and control, and he can get his cross in from this, but he just waits too long and Furlong closes him down. Furlong goes through a challenge, and then there's a 50-50 on the edge of the box, which comes off. That's Charlie Taylor, isn't it, who's playing there, not Eric Peters, I should say. So goes out for a throw-in to might be Taylor's error. Taylor's foul, actually, I think, is given a free kick to West Brom. Yeah, it is a free kick, and Johnston will take it. Sam Johnston sends this one into the Burnley half. A bit of head tennis ensues, and it's sent away by Taylor down the line, headed back by Ajayi. Cork lets it bounce, it drops to Westwood in midfield, and then McNeil is surrounded by yellow and green shirts. They're in their away colours today, West Brom. Comes off Furlong, and it goes out for another throw-in. to be taken by Charlie Taylor, once of Leeds United. Still waiting for that movement to develop, and he finds McNeil, who comes short and then goes back into his own half before playing a defensive ball back to me. 20 minutes gone, no goals in the match as yet. Now McNeil stretching the play with a nice ball out towards the right-hand side, and up there is Brownhill. Brownhill's ball into the penalty area. It's just gone beyond two claret shirts there and goes all the way out. Well, has it gone out for a Burnley corner maybe? Was there a touch there, an inadvertent touch from a West Brom player? Well, trying to save it from going behind was Furlong, so he must have seen the touch, even if I couldn't from the TV pictures. So it looks like Furlong just about saved the corner, and it's gone out for a throw. Close to the corner flag, taken by Taylor. And then McNeil stumbles over the ball and manages to right himself, then loses it in a challenge to Pereira, who comes away with it. Pereira then a little drag back, draws a foul from Cork, but they play on with Gallagher, sending it back now to Bartley. And now Townsend. Closed down quickly though by Brownhill. Goes back to his keeper. Right-footed clearance from Johnston over the halfway line. And Taylor lets this one drop over his head and goes back to deal with it. Down the line it goes. Pumped towards Vidra, tries to get the flick on. It'll drop nicely for Ajayi to send it back to his keeper though. Johnston takes a touch, closed down by Rodriguez, but plays it coolly out to the left back Townsend, who lets it run and now plays it down the line. He was stopped though by Brownhill, and it goes out for a throw to West Brom. And now come West Brom again, out to the right-hand side. They've got Pereira in a bit of space. Pereira on his left foot goes for goal. Little curler, which was always rising and goes over the crossbar. Midway through the first half at Turf Moor, it's still Burnley 0, West Bromwich Albion 0. And although Burnley are getting more and more into the game, West Brom still having the better opportunities and probably arguably the best of them yet. Fell to, of all people, right back Darnell Furlong, who was found on the edge of the box after good skill and vision from Conor Gallagher. And as he came onto his left foot, tried a little curler towards a far post, which had Nick Pope scrambling. And at full stretch, he couldn't reach it, but the ball just bent wide of the far post. Then a nice counter-attack a few moments ago, which saw Matthias Pereira find a bit of space. And again, him on his left foot usually means the back of the net is in danger. But on this occasion, he got it all wrong and sent it over the crossbar with the Burnley defence looking a little bit short-handed. It remains Burnley 0, West Bromwich Albion 0. Another shot comes in from a range of about 20 yards, and that goes wide of the target. Maybe the keeper got a touch here. It was Maitland-Niles who played it. Bai Diang back-heeled it. Pereira again has had a go. I think Nick Pope's made another save there. He has. That'll be a corner then to the visitors. And this one goes in to the penalty area, but headed away by the Burnley defence. And then on the halfway line, a good header away by Townsend. Knee comes away from half challenge from Pereira and finds Cork in midfield, who scurries away. In fact, it's McNeil on his left foot who carries it out to the right-hand side. Comes back into McNeil now on the edge of the penalty area, sending it back to Lowton. Cork's in the penalty area as a cross comes in, aimed at the near post and headed over by Brownhill, who got himself in there. Josh Brownhill back in the team of late. Ghosting into the penalty area there, but he couldn't quite get his finish right with an upward header when perhaps more of a downward header would have been better for his cause of scoring a goal. So again, set